to an exploration of the extraordinary wonders that define Alaska, the land of the midnight sun. In this all-encompassing guide, we'll unravel the secrets of Alaska's majestic natural sights and unwind in the tranquil embrace of oceanfront lodges. So join us on a virtual journey as we present the ultimate tourist's guide to this enchanting destination, where every frame tells a tale of unparalleled beauty and adventure. Let the Alaskan Odyssey begin. To the northwest of Northern America, we have the 49th U.S. state, which doubles as one of the largest states, but also one of the most sparsely populated ones. Yup, 1 person per square mile. This might have something to do with the cold weather, but the cold never bothered anyone anyway, right? If anything, its chilly temperature is one of the reasons why Alaska is such a well-sought-after tourist destination. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that the United States actually purchased Alaska from Russia in 1867 and for $7.2 million back in the day? They saw its potential even back then, and today, Alaska boosts its thriving tourism economy. Equipped with 8 national parks, 3 million lakes, and marshlands that cover over 188,000 square miles. The state's home to 17 of the United States' tallest peaks, over 100 volcanoes, and volcanic fields. And did you know the state is 14.2% water? We have Lake Iliamna to thank for that, by the way. People traveling to the land of the midnight sun go there for an escape. They want to be in a serene, tranquil, and calm environment where they can enjoy everything Mother Nature has to offer. The pessimist in you is probably still dreading the cold weather. Hey, if it's not for you, it's not for you, right? See, the thing about Alaska, though, is that its temperature ranges from -13 degrees Fahrenheit in the winters to 65 and 70 degrees in the summer. July's the warmest month, by the way, in case you were looking for the perfect time to scavenge through the miles and miles of forest and vegetation in Alaska. Speaking of July, do you know why Alaska's called the land of the midnight sun? Odd choice for a state that's known for being so cold, right? Here's the thing, since Alaska's so far up north, the sun actually doesn't set in the summertime. Isn't that cool? If you are planning on visiting the state in the warmer months, you can mark off stargazing from your list already. Oh, and don't forget to pack a sleeping mask, too. You're going to need it. Also, it's important to remember that the whole phenomenon is reversed in the wintertime. That'd be the perfect time to stargaze all day, every day. There are more factors to consider when planning to travel to Alaska. If you're planning on scavenging through the state's natural beauty and exploring everything Alaska's been blessed with, it'd make more sense to travel in the summertime, between May and September. Then again, if you're traveling to see the northern lights, which a lot of people do, you might want to pack warm winter clothes because the best time to visit would be between January and April. While we're on the topic anyway, you need to see the northern lights at least once in your lifetime, and then maybe again and again. You won't be able to resist the urge every single year to revisit Alaska just for another glimpse of the northern lights. The reds, greens, purples, and blues take over the Alaskan sky in aurora season. Yes, that's an actual thing. According to the state's official travel website, this season would fall between March and August every year. The lights take over the sky at any time in the night, but between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. are prime hours to witness the lights in their full glory. Frankly, you wouldn't be able to sleep a whiff at night anyway. The lights are enough to keep you wide-eyed with your jaw on the ground all night long. It makes sense, though, because the word Alaska in itself comes from the Aleut word Alaska, which means great land. Okay, so it's sufficient to say you should visit Alaska. And so far, we've talked about its natural beauty. But Alaskans are nothing if not accommodating. State officials made sure to give tourists the ultimate experience. And how would you complete an ultimate experience without some good food? While there are several cuisines to enjoy in Alaska, you're there to experience the best the state has to offer. And for that, you'll need to find a restaurant that serves fresh fish. Salmon, halibut, crab, you name it. What about something to drink while you enjoy your fresh meal? Beer, obviously, and not just any beer, the best that Alaska has to offer. So where can you get true Alaskan delicacies and deliciousness? According to TripAdvisor, the best local restaurant is Fire Tap Ale House, located in Anchorage. Nestled high up enough to enjoy the snow-peaked mountains and near enough to the center city hub, Fire Tap Ale House really hit the nail on the head with its prime location. Of course, the food's worth coming back for more. The food is prepared fresh in their brick ovens every day. Fire Tap Ale House is open Mondays through Sundays, offering a wide variety of lunches and dinners. If you're staying for longer in Anchorage, you should definitely walk on over to Spennard Roadhouse too. It's a quaint little restaurant that's too adorable to miss. The decor's enough to reel you in, and the food's enough to keep you coming back for more. You can expect Alaskan comfort food from this joint and a special bacon of the month to munch on too. Honestly, if you're coming to Alaska for a gastronomical experience, you need to stay in Anchorage throughout your trip. The next highly rated tourist restaurant is also one of Anchorage's prized possessions. We're taking a look at Snow City Cafe. It's the sort of Instagrammable cafe that'll add more to your Alaskan photo dump. People who've been to Alaska before are probably waiting for Tequila 61 to get a shout out here. Well, here it is. This gastropub provides the best of both worlds. The food's Mexican, but prepared with an Alaskan feel. Honestly, it's the flavor combination of everyone's dreams. Something you probably didn't know you needed until you had it. Temp City Tap House, Humpy's Great Alaskan Ale House, Raven's Perch Restaurant, Waffles and whatnot, Club Paris. You could try and stop me anytime, but with the list of great dining options in Alaska, they just keep going on and on. It's confirmed, you're coming to Alaska. Now the question is, where would you stay? In 2019, a reported 3 million tourists traveled all the way up north to the land of the midnight sun. Obviously, the states made sure to accommodate the rising number of tourists every year. If you're looking for a memorable stay, well, what could be more memorable than a fly-in-only lodge? Yes, they do exist. And there's one in Alaska called Johnstone Adventure Lodge. This lodge features 2 secluded chalets, set amid a stunning mixture of sea, forest, and a glacier-formed lake. Enjoy guided walks, custom zodiac tours on the lake, bonfires on the beach, and relaxation at your private chalet. If that doesn't sound relaxing enough, maybe check to see if Alaska's Stonewood Lodge has any rooms available. You might want to be quick about it though, this lodge is in high demand. Why wouldn't it be? It's a high-end, year-round, and all-inclusive getaway from city life, and transports you to the calm serenity that Alaska has to offer. If you really want to bask in everything Mother Nature's blessed the northern state with, you might want to look 10 miles ahead of Seward. There, you'll find Shearwater Cove, a quaint stay in the mountains where you'll get to enjoy unplugged bliss. Think about it. You're there to enjoy Alaska, so why spend your time glued to your screens? Speaking of which, your stay in Alaska wouldn't be complete without a fishing trip. What better excuse to stay at a fishing lodge? And what better fishing lodge than the lodge at Otter Cove? A 20-minute water taxi ride from home later, and you're standing at the door of one of TripAdvisor's highest-rated Alaskan lodges. 5 luxury cabins, 7 private rooms, and guaranteed 3 meals a day. All of which are undeniably Alaskan, of course. I mean, what else could you ask for? The lodge is right at the heart of the lake, and there are guided fishing tours every other day. Then again, you could just grab your gear and head on down for the catch of the day. There's also the Treehouse Cove Wilderness Lodge, which offers what many describe as an epic wilderness experience. The lodge is nestled in the stunning Seldovia Bay, surrounded by Alaskan beauty left and right. The oceanfront location makes it a perfect fishing lodge, but don't worry, there are several other amenities to enjoy too. You could, of course, just pack up your sleeping bag and head into the open for a night of stargazing and sitting by the fire. That's actually what several tourists do, but for the complete Alaskan experience, you'd want to spread out your time between camping, adventures, and enjoying great food. It's all the best that Alaska has to offer its visitors. Okay, so from the oceanfront lodges, where you can kick your feet up and relax, to the many, many natural sights Alaska has to offer tourists. That was an all-in-one tourist guide to the land of the midnight sun.